At dawn, the orderly, disciplined life he had always known would continue again without him. The life where nothing was ever unexpected, or inconvenient, or unusual. The life without color, pain, or past. The Giver, written by Lois Lowry and published in 1993, is a thought-provoking novel set in a society that at first appears utopian, but on closer inspection seems to be built on covert oppression and the rejection of all that makes us human. The novel explores a community that has eradicated pain and strife by converting to a system called sameness, which seeks to establish peace and stability through radical conformity. Unfortunately, in addition to eliminating suffering, this plan eradicates individual depth and reduces the community to a narrow band of acceptable emotions. Through the eyes of the 12-year-old protagonist, Jonas, The Giver explores themes of freedom, choice, and the broad spectrum of what it means to be human. The book begins with Jonas feeling apprehensive about the upcoming December ceremony, where he will be assigned his lifelong career. Unlike his peers, Jonas's assignment is delayed, as he is chosen to be the new receiver of memories, a prestigious position that requires intelligence, wisdom, and courage. The current receiver, called the Giver, is to transfer all of the community's past memories to Jonas. These memories are withheld from the rest of society in order to spare them from the pain and uncertainty that comes with the burden of knowing. As Jonas begins his training, the Giver transmits memories of pleasure and pain, joy and despair, vibrant colors and deep emotions that are completely alien to him in his colorless, pain-free life. These memories open Jonas's eyes to the depth of human experience and make him question the principles on which his society is built. He realizes that, in relinquishing their memories and emotions, the people have lost their ability to truly experience life. They live in a world without love, without choice, and without freedom. And Jonas grows increasingly disillusioned with what he sees as a hollow and incomplete existence. The turning point in the narrative comes when Jonas discovers what happens to those who are released from the community. A term previously thought to be benign, he learns that release is actually euthanasia, administered not just to the elderly, but to infants and others who do not conform to the community guidelines. This revelation is particularly horrifying when Jonas learns that his father, a nurturer, is tasked with carrying out the release of infants, including one that Jonas has come to love. A baby named Gabriel, who has been staying with his family. Determined to change things, Jonas plans a daring escape to the world beyond the community, believing that by doing so, he can return the memories to his people and awaken them to the emotional and cultural depth of who they truly are. The Giver supports Jonas, even though it means he will face harsh punishment if their plans are discovered. The climax of the story follows a dramatic and perilous journey as Jonas escapes with Gabriel, fleeing from the search planes that are sent to intercept them. The landscape they cross grows increasingly treacherous and cold, symbolizing the stark and lonely journey toward freedom and the unknown. The book concludes ambiguously, with Jonas and Gabriel sledding down a hill in the snow, a scene mirroring one of the first joyful memories the Giver transmitted to Jonas. As they slide down the hill, Jonas hears music and sees lights, which suggests a hopeful possibility of finding a new life, or the chilling alternative of seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. The central theme of The Giver revolves around the role played by memory and emotion in the shaping of personal identity, meaning, and values. Without this, individuals lose a significant part of who they are. The novel also underscores the critical importance of choice. Without the freedom to choose, there can be no true growth or happiness. Using these themes, Lowry underscores the importance of recognizing the full spectrum of human experience, including both the joy and pain that comes with accurate perception, as well as the fundamental necessity for personal autonomy. The Giver is often considered a powerful advocate for embracing the depth and range of the human condition, and a poignant critique of any society willing to sacrifice individual liberty for the sake of comfort and security. It challenges readers to consider the implications of blindly pursuing superficial peace and conformity, and encourages a deeper appreciation for the beauty, variety, and complexity of human experience. Hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to take a deep breath today and smile at something or someone. It really makes a difference.